Chairperson and members of the House. Mass education is the official state religion of our secular democracy. Official? Unofficial. Education, not religion, determines our way of life. Mass education means and includes primary, secondary and higher education. Schools, colleges and universities are modern day temples that economically serve as supply-demand regulators of skilled and semi-skilled labor in the market. Parents send their children to school praying that their progeny will become money makers and high-status magnates. Examinations are modern-day religious equivalents of coming-of-age rituals and serfdom rituals. Upanayanams and bar mitzvahs are like IIT, JEE, CAT or UPSC, which signify preludes to what profession or caste one will belong to, while GRE, GMAT and IELTs help you move to another land and even determine marriage alliances. A serf is an unfree person, especially one bound to the land. If his lord sold the land, the serf was passed on to the new landlord. Mobile serfdom and casteism have mutated the 21st century into a crazy set of values. It's not only about being born to a certain community, it includes how much money I make, where I live, and what gotra or where I studied. Indian serfdom spread and bred with its diaspora. Serf superiority abroad is in direct proportion to how early one settled in a foreign country. If I settled in North America in the 1960s, I am superior to my fellow Indian who settled in the 1970s, and so on, even if I am in the same profession. I believe that the highest gotra of a man in Andhra Pradesh is IIT IIM, followed by Yummas in US. Nationally, castes whose order of superiority differs territorially are IAS, IPS, military officers, entrepreneurs, bank officers, white collar or skilled labor. Indian standards of living have improved exponentially since the last century. Polio and smallpox are eradicated. People from nearly all walks of life have cell phones and watch TV. Yet, corporate and government schools propagate John Stuart Mill's observation that men do not desire merely to be rich, but to be richer than other men. How many of you were told by your teachers, study hard, grow up, be an officer, doctor, engineer? Did they ever tell you as often, take advantage of post-liberalization investment opportunities to supplement your income and fulfill your dream of being a constable, fireman, nurse, janitor, carpenter, plumber or home manager? Home manager is a maid servant. I think it's a better way of calling it. Do you see that semi and unskilled work is still yet to receive dignity in India? This dignity of labor problem can be solved by education. Serfdom can be eradicated by giving dignity. While dignity is more important to the human spirit than wealth, schools seem to base it on how many marks you bring to the Lord. In 2008, the state of Andhra Pradesh recorded the highest rates of suicide in South India with 481 deaths. These students had to conform or be cast out by Marxist parents and teachers whose opiates are high ranks. We must stop being taught at schools to yearn for power, sex and wealth. These have strongest attraction for human ego according to Aurobindo. Jiddu Krishnamurti said to educate is to help the child understand freedom and integration. To have freedom, there must be order, which virtue alone can give. And integration can take place only when there is great simplicity. My simple solution is to have 4 subjects daily taught in primary schools onwards. Emotional self-management, gender science, Edward de Bono's thinking techniques, and daily democracy exercises. Thank you.